Pretty funny question. Hey guys. Yeah, peace dollars, especially the common dated stuff, you wouldn't think they'd be expensive or a superb luxury for us to collect, because in all honesty, it is one of the more affordable classic coins that you can collect if you were to get into coin collecting. In fact, I have a nice set of peace dollars myself. Now, really depending on where you want to collect, will it kind of set the market, set the budget, if you will, of how much you want to invest in it. I know a lot of fantastic sets that are right around the mint state 63, 64 mark that can be attained for a few $1,000s. Short of, like the 34S, which is extremely tough. It's one of the 34s, 34D or S, which you get above that mint state 60 level, and they're just ridiculous. But here is a curious case to where peace dollars, after they get to a certain point, keep in mind that these coins were traditional workhorses. They were stored in canvas bags, these bank bags, if you can imagine the Mint or the First National Bank of Jabronieville up the street. There would be bags and bags of these things. They're not going to be in the best condition, although if they are mint state, they'll be nice. But you got to keep in mind, these coins, they've been moved a few times. The coins rub up against each other. You get chatter marks all over the cheek area, which is one of the more distinguishing areas for those type of marks. Those big, huge fields next to Liberty's profile on the left and right hand side of the coin would take a brunt of those hits as well. You could understand how anything higher than a mint state 65 for common date might be considered a rarity. So here's an opportunity for a lot of you who want to get into collecting these big dollars, whether it's Morgan or Peace, I'd say are the two more popular ones, to where you could possibly cherry pick some of the nicest material. For about the last few minutes, you've been looking at the wonderful photo of this beautiful 1926 peace dollar. As you can see, it's a beautiful coin. It's not mark free. There's a few marks. There's one distinguishing little tick on Liberty's cheek, for one. There's a couple chatter marks on the reverse field just above one in $1. So it certainly has a few problems, but this coin graded out PCGS Mint State 66. This was one of the coins that sold here in the last day or so on Heritage Auctions signature coin auction. It's an auction that ran from April 4th to the 6th, so it's a very short window. This coin will surprise you for the one mere fact that it sold for this amount of money. It is a common date coin, folks. What if I told you that at Mint State 68 that this is the finest, and there's one other coin that graded as 66? This example sold for $4,935. You heard that right. About $60 short of $5,000. Again, the coin looks like you could pick it up for $40 or $50, right? That would be your first impression, especially those of you that dabble in the series. Same as Morgan dollars. You get to a certain point, the Mint State 63, 64, the raw examples sell between $40 and $50. It's just what you see. It's a very common date range, unless you come across a 1893 or a 28, where you're going to see the price difference. So the coin sold for $5,000. We're just going to round up a little bit. Tide Finest, there's two in Mint State 66. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are at all curious, if you want to look at this auction on Heritage Auction site, it's lot number 16508. I'm going to start getting better about throwing up the auction number so you guys can see for yourself. There's 1 day left in the U.S. signature coin auction. I encourage you guys to take a look and see what's available. There's a lot of great stuff still out there, from the earliest colonial type pieces, large cents, small cents, nickels, all the way up to dollars and gold coins and commemoratives. If you guys were looking for something nice to add to your collection, take a look at it. But also consider high-grade Morgans and Peace in the common date. Anything 66, 67 and higher, you're going to be making quite a bit of money. People don't realize it, but again, grade drives the prices in these types. So thank you for taking the time to joining me today. And again, as always, you have questions and comments, feel free to throw it down below the video. Other folks will chime in as well. And I'm not around as much as I want to address a lot of your questions, but please do join some of the forum sites I join, such as CoinTalk, CoinCommunity.com, and PCGS Collectors Universe are 3 fantastic options with a world of experience. There's a lot of great guys that can help. So you guys have a fantastic evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep collecting.